Hi, you're welcome to Photographics Academy. In this video, we're going to be learning how to create this amazing text effect in Photoshop. But please, before we start, make sure you click on the notification button and the subscribe button so you can get to know whenever we drop a new video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is to load up our document. I'm using 1280 by 720 in my document. The next thing we'll do is to write our letter. So I'll go to my letter, my text here. I want to use Z, so I'm going to just type Z here. I'm going to type Z, select all, press OK to write your text, press Ctrl Alt, select all, go to move to, click on the middle right here, click on the middle right here. Photoshop is going to position your text in the center of your canvas. If you think it's too small, you can increase the size. Just select it like this, increase the size a little. I think I like it this way. So this is the font I'm using right here. This is the font I'm using right here. I'm going to be dropping the link to these fonts in the description below so you can as well work alongside with me. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to be creating my gradient. So go to your background layer, go to your adjustment layer, click on gradient, change the size to radial, then make the scale a bit lighter like this, then reverse the selection. Go into your color panel, then select the color black, make it somewhere around gray so it doesn't get too dark somewhere here. I think I like it like this. Press OK, press OK. You can increase your scale, you can make it smaller. So let's just increase mine so we'll have that spotlight in the center. Press OK. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to bring in our image into Photoshop. So I already have my image in Photoshop, so I'm just going to go to the image, select my move tool, move it like this, place it over here, then bring it in. It's going to place over my canvas. But if you notice, it's way bigger than my canvas. So I'm going to reduce the image. I'll scale it in. So let me zoom out a little so I can see my anchor points. Drag it in. Excuse me. All right, so bring it in. You can hold your alternate to scaling. If it's scaling you want to, I think I would love to scale. So hold your alternate to scaling. Zoom in a little so you can be seeing what you are doing. Hold your alternate to scaling like this. So the image needs to cover the text so that what we are going to do next is going to really work. So just drag the layer up, place it over the text layer, then reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity. This is a preferential step. I think it works for me. So I'm going to keep bringing the image down, scale it to where you want it to be at the end of the effect. So just move it like this. I think I want it here like this. Beautiful. So I still need a bit of his face out. I still need a bit of his face out like this. Like this. So take your time and get your own right. So I think I'll be using it like this. So this is the size I'm going to be using. Press OK. Then increase your opacity back to 100. Increase your opacity back to 100. Click on any of the selection tools so that you can select subject. Press select subject. Wait for it to load up. So after selecting your subject, apply a mask over the image like this. So it's going to automatically show the text. Hold Ctrl, click over the text T here to load up the T selection, or you can stay on the text layer, right click and say load pixel. Load pixel. You can do that, but I want to load it up automatically. So hold your control, click over the text, and it will come up. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to select inverse. So we can be able to delete everything behind the text. Behind the text, not inside the text. That is the trick. Select your brush, make sure your foreground is black, then start cleaning these edges. Make sure your brush is a hard brush. Go to this place, your brush settings, increase the hardness to 100. Then you can use bracket open and close to change the size. Then start cleaning the areas you do not want in the after effect of what we are doing. So I wouldn't want to have this part. Reduce your brush so it doesn't spill to the top of the text. Take it down like this, then make a good clean, nice one. Go around the edge to make sure. So we are losing, look at this part of his head, we do not want it. If you want it, you can actually leave it. You can just paint it in, then manually select it. I don't think I would want it, so I'm just going to take it away entirely like this. Beautiful. Take it away entirely like this, then press Ctrl Q. So we've already done our major part of the work. We've already done our major part of the work. So let's add a little exposure to it. But before we do that, I need to modify the edge of my mask so I can take away the halos that is appearing there. So staying on your image mask, go to filter, go to order, go to minimum. Make sure that you are selecting one, press OK. So it's going to take care of the halos. Look at it, it's gone. Look at it. Let me show you from our history panel. Look at it. This is it before minimum. This is it after minimum. Just take the selection a little inwards. So this is it. The next thing we are going to be doing is to apply a little contrast to the image. So go to your adjustment layer, select exposure, clip it to the underlying layer by pressing your clip button right here. To clip the layer, increase the exposure a little like this, then drag the offset down to just add that little contrast. If you think, let's reset, I want to show you something. So I want this effect to apply just to his face. So what I'm going to do is I'll increase the exposure. Minimize it and say Control I. Then I will paint it into his face using my white brush. Now you can use a soft brush, paint it into his face like this, because I want that attention to be on his face, on the skin. Yes, like this. Paint it in to give it that metallic feel. So I think our background is too dark. Let me increase the brightness a little. So just click on your gradient right here. Go back, go to your gray, select B. B stands for brightness, and make it brighter. Make it brighter like this, something like this. Make it brighter. Then bring the scale inwards a little more, like this. Beautiful. So this is how you can create your amazing text effect in Photoshop. Thank you for watching this video. Please click on the like and subscribe button to know whenever we drop a new video, and don't forget to click on the notification button as well. Thank you very much.